In JavaScript Executor Test class, we'll implement tests to demonstrate Selenium JavaScript Executor functionality. JavaScript Executor Test 1 test will demonstrate setting value in a text box using JavaScript Executor. The test will perform the following steps. 1. Set value in text box using JavaScript Executor. 2. Fetch value from text box using JavaScript Executor and verify. Let's implement this test. First, I create an instance of form home page 1 and wait for the page 1 to be ready. Next, create a sample email address to set in the email text box using JavaScript Executor. We'll use the execute.js code method from page.util utility class to execute JavaScript code on a page. Now that we have set the text box value using JavaScript Executor, let's also fetch the value from the text box using JavaScript Executor. We'll then verify the value fetched from the text box matches the value we set in the text box. JavaScript Executor Test 2 test will demonstrate clicking on a link using JavaScript Executor. The test will perform the following steps. 1. Click on a link using JavaScript Executor. 2. Verify alert message on the link click is shown on the page. Let's implement this test. Again, I'll first create an instance of form home page 1 and wait for the page 1 to be ready. Then use the navigation control from page 1 to navigate to page 3. Next, I create an instance of JavaScript components page 3 and wait for page 3 to be ready. Then click on the Open JavaScript Alert link using JavaScript Executor. Again, I'll use the execute.js code helper method from page.util to execute JavaScript code to click on the link. Note that arguments index 0 in the JavaScript code pass to execute.js code method refers to the first argument that will be provided to JavaScriptExecutor.executeScript method, which, in our case, is the Open JavaScript Alert link. Therefore, argument syntax 0.click JavaScript code will invoke a click action on the open JavaScript alert link element. Once the link is clicked, we'll call the wait for alert to be present method on page 3 to wait for the alert message to be displayed. Finally, you will get the text from the alert and verify it matches the expected text of. Below that, you just opened a JavaScript alert. To run tests from this class, I'll use testng.playground.jsexecutor.test.xml. JavaScript executor test is included in this testng XML. Set testng_XML environment variable to this XML, then run tests using the mvn test command. Our tests are running and passing. In this section, we covered material related to getting started with Selenium. We started this section by covering the basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript programming, which are essential when working with Selenium. Next, we discussed testing best practices, what to automate and what not to automate. We also did an introductory walkthrough of Selenium. We practiced using Selenium to automate tests and interact with elements by using the 4 pages in Live HTML Playground application as our application under test. In the next section, we'll do a deep dive into Selenium and cover some advanced concepts related to web application testing using Selenium. These concepts will include cross-browser testing, multiple web drivers spawned from tests, parallel testing, localization testing, and more.